Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to Monster Hunter Rise, where, since last time, did a little bit of farming. Not a whole bunch, but a little bit. This is my new plan for my armor. Some Zenogre for weakness exploit. Actually, just the helmet. Because ideally I get this. I get these two Tigrex pieces. That gets me all the earplugs I need. Because earplugs 5 just like it reduces powerful roars, which is still gonna interrupt me. Because if I get this, that means I only need red. I only need to care about red buff. Other than that, Rachna Kadaki gets me 4 constitution, full stamina surge. And then the Zenogre head gets me a weakness exploit. So that's kind of the plan there. Other than that, we got some weapons we still need to go and get. So we need to go hunt Rathalos. We're gonna hunt Rachna Kadaki in the process. Mizutsune. That one can probably stay for a bit. But maybe not, I don't know. Barioth, or do we hunt Barioth? No, that's low rank tail. That's what that is. So yeah, high rank Barioth, maybe Gossarag. And that's still whatever. But then we got all of our decorations. I think... Hold on, where are we at on this? Okay. I think I want to, right now, hunt Rachna Kadaki. Because that will mean I at least have, one possible failure. Where I will... Hunting Rachna Kadaki gets me this. Which is a better melding. Which I could meld for earplugs. Or weakness exploit. Or evade extender. I'd probably go for earplugs though. I don't know what I can get from this. If I can't get a good charm, then it's whatever. But that's kind of what I want to try to go for. So we're going to start off with Rachna Kadaki. Where are you at? There you are. Do not like ice. Isn't that my weakest element right now? No, it is not. Well, that's good. Alright. So this shouldn't be too bad. Before I get into this first hunt, if you watch this on YouTube and you end up enjoying, think about liking and subscribing. If you want to hang out live whenever I do these every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 7:30 Eastern. You're not... Oh, you are? Oh boy. Yeah, we're jumping up in difficulty a little bit. Will we die? Maybe. Yeah, definite maybe. But, let's go ahead and do it.
Time to go.
Oh, and I was just saying, like, for the stream viewers that, well, first off, what was I doing? I was checking something, but I don't know what. I don't know. Oh, I was gonna check my Kinsect. But I was saying to my stream that basically I have changed mindsets on how things are, where basically my live streams are gonna be pretty much if you want to hang out while I'm recording things, I'll still talk and everything. This is more of a shift in how I look at things, so I don't get mad because my internet provider sucks and is the reason why my streams go down sometimes. I discovered that after like 2 hours of trying to troubleshoot things. And I just get massive like second to like 2 or 3 second spikes where basically I just don't have internet. So yeah. Not fun. At all. It, as far as I can tell, seems a lot more noticeable on Twitch than YouTube. So there's that. Alright. Alright. I was kind of hoping that's how it would work, where I would just go over the attack. Because that was honestly one of the attacks I was a little worried about. But I just kind of go right over it. Assuming I'm in the air when it happens anyway. Ah, okay, that did actually clip me. What? Okay, I can get hit on the way up with that move. That's kind of unfair.
Can't move.
Oh, that's a cart, I think. I'm getting out of the way. But yeah, that's a little unfair that that hits as hard throughout the entire move when the very beginning has no wind-up at all. Alright, so where's the red? I actually don't know. Please tell me it's not only that. Please tell me it's not only that. Like, please tell me I can actually get it. That's gonna hurt. Yeah. Ow. And I haven't really been able to get much in the way of the, green buffs. So... Alright. Get a Basarios Wyvern Ride. Sure.
Thanks, buddy.
Sure.
Come on.
Hold on. Okay, well, I can't. I gotta do this real quick. Let me, okay. I don't know. Is Twitch, like, broke right now, or... Nope, it's not. Just my preview was broke. Yeah, it's not... I don't know. Kinda hard to tell. Alright. Good enough. I could have gotten, like, one more probably if I did things in a different order. Alright, I need to get those bubbles. Come on, give me... There we go. Okay. I mean, this is basically free right here. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't do that, though, because that's just asking to die. No. 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 You are full of it. Really, no. You were full of it if you think that is, like, how that should have worked. Well, I don't really have much in the way of options there, so... Come on. Thank you. Is it maybe? No, that's white. That? No. That's orange. Okay. Please tell me the head isn't the only way to get red. I really hope it isn't. Because, like, I'll be honest, that doesn't even make sense. Because if it attacked mostly with the head, I would actually prefer that. But it doesn't. At all. Yeah, see, that's orange. Or the... Okay. I see. So it's also the claws, or whatever you call those. Alright.
I'll end this.
Nice. Some decent damage there. Alright.
Take this.
Yep. Get him coming back out. Go for some damage on the head because I rarely can. Okay. Fair. Alright.
You're mine.
Fair. Come on. Let's go. You're on it. Oh, ran out of red. Alright, let's see if I can land this. 'Cause I need to land it on the claws, preferably, or whatever you want to call those. Alright, well, I should get red at some point. There we go. Let's go. Ow. Yep. Alright. Alright. That's fine. I need to sharpen anyway. Alright. Alright, I figured you would have just done it right away. I don't know that I've ever moved her that far away after the first attack. So I figured he did it just right there. But no, it will follow you. That's gonna hurt. Never mind. Nice. Going down.
Your days are
Boom. Alright.
It's fleeing.
Not terrible. I think this is going alright. Not going terribly. Alright. Could definitely go way worse. So, considering this is, you know, the highest star rating, you know, category, whatever you want to call it. And what, I think we only went up to 5 before, so the fact that I haven't carded is kinda nice, not gonna lie. Now, will that last? No. No, it won't. I'm just gonna tell you that now. No, it will not last. Damn it, rolled into that.
Move.
Nice. Good stuff. Alright, I don't want to deal with that. Yeah. Yep. Deserved that one for sure. Alright. I thought maybe I'd do the Y move. Ooh. Alright. No. I forgot about that, honestly. Ow. That can do a lot of good damage, actually. I didn't even think about it. Yeah, that one, fair enough. Alright, let's just throw that in there, though. Oh, I do not have red. He pulled red. Ow. I forgot that you do, like, a sliding attack sometimes. You'd think how much time I put in the game I'd remember a lot more things. No. I mean, to be fair, I wing most of my playthroughs, so... I don't really think a whole lot through. Beyond, like, my builds, maybe. That's about it. God damn, that's annoying. I hate you for that. Like, you do that so much, and it just clips you a little bit, and boom, you're knocked out of the air.
Thanks, buddy.
Alright. Alright. I mean, I'm out of my free heals, so at least if I card, I'll grab some more. But I don't usually go back to camp to grab them. Alright. I feel like I'm not getting to use the healing dust as much in this fight. Not sure. Alright. Damn it. You don't have iframes during that, huh? Is it only just the regular dodge then? Yeah, I mean, like, that's good damage. I need to do that more. Nope. Oh, come on. I mean, I basically went into it, though. I can't get that mad. I hate that so much. Alright, there we go. There's a little something. Alright. Nice and easy there. It goes over! I've never exactly been in that situation to find that out, that it goes over the sack. I thought it went under. Because usually I'm, you know, underneath them by that point, basically. So if I do this... Oh, never mind, it's just going forward. Good stuff. It does damage on the way up, too. God damn, you're annoying. I swear, there's not a second when that thing is moving and doesn't do damage, even when it's, like, really not doing anything. God, why you gotta suck? There we go, there's a little something. Alright. Let's sharpen up. Okay, that didn't do anything, apparently. What? I just wanted to heal there. I mean, like, that did decent damage. Maybe I should have been attacking the, like, egg sack more, maybe. Yeah, maybe not. Oh, is that just me hitting the arachnoids? Ow. Ow. I'm definitely realizing I get hit a lot more with this playstyle than I have with other weapons. I might have to rethink it. Maybe.
He's fixing.
Although I don't have recovery up yet. I guess there's also the, you know, option of going with the, going back to the orange buff Kinsect, even though it is only rarity 4. Or is that one of the 2s? I don't know, it's one of the earlier ones. And using that so I can have the triple buff, like, at all times? Maybe? Those are kind of like my 2 options, I feel like. I feel like it's fine. I'm not sure how they stack up, like, at all, so...
Goodbye. Thanks, buddy.
Because, like, I would now have only to get, you know, red. Which, red is usually relatively easy to get, so... Because, like, now I have triple buff, which makes it a lot harder for me to get knocked out of the air. Alright, I'll sit here and do some damage. But yeah, like, having triple buff is pretty nice, and orange is usually, if any of them are hard to get, it's usually the orange. Because white's usually just like a wing, or something. And red's, you know, a claw or the head, or something. You know, it's usually pretty easy to get. So, I don't know. I guess... Oh. I guess then it kind of begs the question... Also, that was a long hunt. That kind of begs the question, you know... Kinsect damage. Because I know that it'll deal less damage. But then again, do I care about my Kinsect damage? Because I am running a healing Kinsect. Because I feel like if I cared about Kinsect damage, I would go with, like, Blast. I don't know. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Okay. Things still seem to be going pretty well. Yeah, it's just doing the same thing it did before, where the preview does not work for Twitch. It just stops. Well, that happened on my old PC, so nothing different there. Alright. I will say, it really seems like YouTube does a lot better with, if you have some issues, it'll be fine. But yeah, so we hunt Arachnakadaki now. Took a lot longer than I would have liked. But, you know, we did it. One way or another. I don't think I got enough to... Oh, actually I did. I did get enough for that. Okay. Am I gonna want to put that on now? I'd say yeah. Ooh. If I get Arachnoid Silk, though, I'm not gonna go and get that on stream. Oh, I don't have enough Sharp Claws for both anyway. Okay. We'll stick with this. Same amount of Constitution when we get Stamina Surge and a 2-slot. Yeah, because I also, if I remember right, I made a couple, yeah, I made a couple of these. So, if in the process of getting this stuff, you know, I run low, I can just slot it back in. So, do we go for Tigrex? Oh, you know what? I want to check the Kinsects. So, like, the power is 107. Oh, that actually has higher power. It's only 1 slower. And, I mean, it makes sense that the healing's less. I guess, though, there's the issue that this is an assist Kinsect, and that doesn't really do much for me. There is that. Doesn't do a whole lot for me. Because it's not gonna... Because I believe it only does stuff when I do my B attacks. But then once again, that begs the question, you know, is it better to have the triple buff and not have Kinsect damage? I don't know. Like, the main thing is... I want to get to these. Because I believe that doing this, the boosted powder extract, it means it'll just, like, whenever I attack them, I guess, it'll drop a, like, a buff, I guess, that I can walk into and get. So, like, these seem like they might be good. But, like, these do more damage, but they also don't attack as often. I mean, I can try it. Because like I said, red and white are the easier buffs to get. Yes. What's the next thing we're hunting? We go for Zenogre or Nargacuga? Or Tigrex. I think I might go for Tigrex, which I think is weak to Thunder. I think so. Yeah, alright. So Thunder, we got this. Which, yeah, I want to try using this one. Yeah, it does do more damage. It does more damage. I'll go for it.
It's great to see you.
I don't know, I'll try it for a hunt. T-Rex is probably also up here, isn't it? Yeah.
Take care.
I do remember T-Rex wasn't too bad. You just kind of stay in the air until it stops. So if I can do that, should be fine? Should be.
Let's do this.
Now, will I be? Maybe. You know, now I'm thinking about it, I wonder if a Kushala, like Kushala's Blessing, would be actually good for this. Because that'll pretty much do what I was doing with the healing insects. But like, at all times. Alright, so if I do this, I'll get, yep, that, and then boom. Right, I forgot that that's an attack for T-Rex. That's on me. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna land. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I always forget about that every time I start fighting T-Rex. And then it happens, I'm like, oh yeah! Every time. Yeah, I swear it's only B attacks. Wonder if it does it here. Ooh, it does. Okay. That's interesting. But yeah, it does it only on B attacks as far as I can tell. So I've yet to actually look that up. Obviously. But it doesn't do it on that, sadly. I wish it did. Alright. Alright, we're good. Get my... that. I want red. Give me red. Oh yeah, he doesn't go after that, right. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Like, I feel like it kind of just makes it pointless, and also very annoying to get buffs you want, especially since they seemingly made it a lot slower. Because your insect is slow as hell in this game. Like, my god.
Your days are numbered.
Like, I don't know that... Okay, yeah. I don't think I like it. I don't think it's worth it. At all. Granted, I wasn't playing the best I could. But I think just, like, setting it and forgetting it and just kind of getting almost, like, passive healing is a lot more valuable. So yeah, I think I just go back to it. Which is kind of sad. Oh well. It is what it is.
I'm back.
Alright. But
Be careful!
that means I can do stuff like this, set it until I get the color I want. Alright. I believe Anjanath ends up being the wyvern. Yep, there we go. Cool. But yeah. Alright. Nope.
Incoming!
I don't even know if that would have done anything, honestly, but... Boom and a boom. Boom, boom.
Be careful!
Gonna try to break it? Well, that was not breaking it at all. I did not quite, accomplish that goal. There we go, there's something though. Oh, that broke that too? Nice. Alright, sweet. We're getting somewhere. But yeah, like, I don't think that Kinsect's worth it. Maybe the assist will be worth it when I have, you know, the, whatever it is that basically makes it so just the monster drops extracts that I can just pick up. But even then, I'm not sure. Like, that's still a maybe. Alright.
Watch out!
The tail. Oh, alright, there it is. I think that's just really what I need to do, is I just need to set it until I see it has the color I want, and then bring it back.
Be careful!
Alright. Good stuff. See, like, I will say downs will be a lot stronger if I use assists. But otherwise, I'm a lot weaker. I'm not playing like a grounded style in this game. Unlike every other time I've used Insect Glaive. Okay, yeah, so you definitely get some iframes when you bounce. Which is nice. Alright.
It's fleeing!
Alright. Alright. Yeah, I think this is definitely going a lot better. Not that that was a high bar, considering I carded then and haven't carded now. And I'm 100% blaming it on the Kinsect I had. Is that accurate? No. Still going with it. Hey, I did actually do that. Okay, well, I'm not getting it. Not sure what happened there. That was kind of funky. Ah. Boom, boom. Damn, just barely missed that. That's fine. See, this is another reason why I like using this one, because it's like, you know, I'm fine getting hit, and I don't have to stop actually attacking to remedy it. I just kind of can...
Thanks, buddy.
Oh god. Okay, well, that didn't work as well as it could have, though. I'm surprised I didn't get hit by that, honestly. Boom, boom. Nope. I keep waiting a little too long. Oh, come on. You're really gonna make that hit me?
Incoming! Job.
Yeah, that was something. Alright. Alright. Well, it's weak. Which is a lot better than before. A lot better than Raknikadaki. So I don't think I got that until like probably like 15 minutes.
He's fixing. Get back here!
Oh, I see you missed a, what, blast toad or whatever? Because I saw the blast cloud over there. Unfortunate. Hate to see it. Alright. Oh, okay. That's a choice. Oh. What took a lot longer than I thought he would.
Thanks, buddy.
Okay. See, like, they made the Kinsect so much slower, and it makes it so annoying. Like, why are they so much slower? Like, they don't need to be.
Be careful!
At least I don't think they do.
Incoming! Your days are numbered.
Alright. That worked decently. I was kind of hoping I would cut the tail off, but... You know... That's about as good as it gets otherwise.
I'll end this.
Nope. Was worth a shot. Okay, maybe it wasn't, actually. Truth be told, I don't think it was worth it. Alright, come on. Charge at. Yep, there we go. We're good.
Now's our chance.
Yes, it is. Oh, my Kinsuck got it.
Yeah! Is this the end?
Nice. And that right there's another reason why I want the skin sect over the assist. Is because since it's only gonna really work on the ground, you know, it's basically passive damage on top of getting basically passive healing. So kind of win-win all around versus the assist. It basically only helps me get my buffs, which aren't that hard to get, admittedly. I'd say relatively they're pretty easy to get. At least red is. So it's really the only one I need. Check something. Alright, cool. Can I... What if I do this? I'm also gonna rise right now for the game. And I'll change it. Yeah. I think that'll go a bit better. Alright. Is that still going, or is it just... Okay, yeah, no, it's going. Once again, my preview is just broken. And I think it's a matter of, you know, I'm streaming while trying to have the video up. I just kind of should say screwed. I'm just gonna listen to what Stream Elements, or I guess OBS says. Not wishlist. Well, yes, wishlist actually. Alright, so... Okay. This will help with weak roars, right? Yeah, that gets rid of reek wars, yeah. But I'll get rid of weak roars. God, that's tough to say. So I mean, that's something. Yeah, and then I can put that back on. I can get back up to 5 through decorations. Like so. Now, that was the last of what I had queued up. So, I'm curious if I can get 2 earplugs. Because both of the Tigrex pieces give 2 earplugs. If I can get 2 earplugs from this, that'll just like... That'll free up one of my equipment slots, which is really nice. And unlike before, I actually get two chances. Well, 3, actually. So, that's the really nice thing, is I actually have 3, you know, 3 charms I get per thing now. Because before it was just 1. Okay, there are 45.
Alright, here we go.
Or was it 4? I think it was 35. I'm like half-assing all the math in my head in like half a second. While also trying to get through as fast as possible. I don't do gems. Just, you know, never know when you'll need them. Alright.
Alright, here we go.
Hey, I said alright first, buddy. Alright. Okay, I don't have any of those yet, so I'll just throw those in. Alright, that covers that. Yeah, snaries are back. Alright, what we got? Anything good? I mean, we got double Kezu, but I don't think that actually gets me closer to anything. I mean, there's one with T-Rex. Yeah, I think I'll go for this. I have hunted Kuliaku in high rank, right? Yes, I have. Okay, cool. Yeah, alright, so I can do this one. That'll give me some T-Rex parts. Which, you know, hard to argue with. Let's get the nests. Alright. Alright, Buddy Plaza. And a boom. Alright. Alright, cool. So, let's see. So we've hunted what we need for the Rachna stuff and T-Rex. Could go for Zenogre. Could go for some of my weapons. Nargacuga also is a decent idea. I think I just go for my armor first. I think that's the smart thing to do, so we're gonna go for Nargacuga, which is weak to electric, or thunder. Yeah, I'm sticking with the heal one.
It's great to see you.
Yeah, sure. What do you have? Is that still low rank? It is. Do I have high rank stuff? Go for Roggy, that's less poison though. Did I hunt Puke Puke? I don't think I did. I'm not sure. Oh well. It's fine.
Why, hello.
It's like marginal difference. So, what was I hunting? Nargacuga. 6?
Take a look at the quest list.
Yeah.
You'll do great.
I need to remember that I do have low tier armor, and I'm going into like, you know, high tier hunts. You know, like I can't really, you know, within reason get mad that like, you know, I'm getting like 2 or 3 shot by like a Teostra when I have like Kuliaku armor, you know? Like, duh. Yeah, I can't get mad at that. Alright. Is it tail? There's a back legs. It's tail. Two or one? Alright, it is 2.
Be careful!
Alright. And a 2. Damn, I was hoping I'd hit the head when I did that. Coming in, that was too early. Oh, I have full buff. I'm stupid. I kind of forgot I had full buff. Oh. Okay, well, stream's not working now. Cool, hold on. Thanks, alright. That's weird, so I assume YouTube's done too? Yes, it is, alright. I'm gonna stop recording, get that back going up, so see you in a second, YouTube. Hey, welcome back, YouTube. We're, should be getting back into it just fine. And yeah, I kinda unpaused it for a second and got hit, so, you know, that's fun. That's how it goes sometimes. Ah, damn it. I thought I'd say high enough. No. Nope, that would probably one-shot me at this point, to be honest. There we go.
I've created distractions. Watch out!
I don't know which way that's going. I didn't like that at all. Ah, yeah, that's fair. Alright. We'll sharpen up. Alright. Cool.
Come on!
And a boom. And a boom. And a boom. Alright. I don't have orange, but I'll still go in. Alright, let's get full buff though. Work towards getting that KO there. It's gotta be coming here soon. Alright, let's get my stamina back on my insect. That thing regens pretty quick. Let's get that right on the head. There it is. See, I know what I'm talking about sometimes. Keyword sometimes. Getting out of there. Alright, let's just throw him in there. Nice. No bounce, but it's whatever. We're fine. Alright. Nice. Oh. Alright, let's do this. Boom, boom. Oh, ran out of red. It's fine.
Concentrate. It's
Alright,
fleeing.
that didn't go too bad. Alright. Come on, give me the red. There we go. Thank you. Thank you for being nice. Can I get orange before you wake up? Nice. And whoop. Bam. No, now that I'm thinking about it, I guess the one thing I haven't tried is a different cable for my internet. I don't think that'd be it. But I don't know. Alright. Yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna wait. That's just unfortunate. Just there's not another way to put that. Like, I feel like that's what that's made for. Like, that move is specifically made to do that. Because I swear every time I've been hit by that in that way, it always ends up giving me a stun. Like, every time. It'd be, you know, kind of clever if that's what it was for. Not gonna lie. Would be pretty clever. Alright. Got my red. Ow.
Be careful! Thanks, buddy.
Really, I hit one of those hits. That's unfortunate. Sure. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of just unfortunate stuff right now. Ah, man.
Thanks, buddy.
I thought you were gonna sit back a little bit. Alright.
After it! Just you wait.
And we end up getting triple buff, so that's nice. Oh, there's Toby Kadachi. Alright, we get a bunch of backflips, which are pretty fast, strong moves. Especially if you do that. Hell yeah. Alright, here we go. We're good.
In the bag.
And a boom.
Done.
Yes, I know that's Thunderblight, but I want to try to get the tail off. Well, that works. Yep, there it goes. Nice. Thunderblight just like that again, huh? That wasn't even a KO. There's no way it did get Thunderblade again. Damn, I thought that was like a visual glitch or something. Hello. Sorry that my stream sucks right now. But because of my internet provider being, you know, ass, that's how things are. But welcome.
Nice one. Watch out!
Oh no. Ow. We're fine. Dang, this game is my first Monster Hunter game. Any tips? I mean, honestly, my biggest thing would be make sure you take your time to find the weapon that like, you know, you like. Because if you, oh, well, there's that. Because if you don't,
Victory!
like, finding the enjoyment in the game will be harder to start out.
Let's see.
Like, granted, it's probably gonna be fun either way, but if you start with the right weapon, it becomes so much more fun to start out. Watching weapon guides right now, actually. Nice.
Let's
Nice.
see.
Yeah, I've playthroughs for like over half of the weapons. I just start with me learning the weapon to start with. No guides or anything in low rank. But yeah, it's that's my biggest thing is make sure you find the weapon that you like. I don't know if that does Monster Hunter have metas? I mean, every game has metas, but I would say the difference between meta stuff and non-meta stuff is like 5 or less minutes in a hunt. Usually closer to probably like 3 to 4 minutes in a hunt. Like, I will say, the most fun. Okay, I'm gonna let that reconnect. The most fun I've ever had in this game is when I made a build that had like 5 different forms of regen in it. And I was using Hunting Horn, which also had a song that gave me regen. And so basically, I was healing up stuff before I could get hurt anymore. I was basically invincible. Yes, it didn't do as much damage, but it was fun. I would say it's hard to create problems for yourself in Monster Hunter.
Hey there.
I would say that pretty confidently.
Thank you for your patience.
Like, I would say, I guess, in that same vein, I'll give you some advice for, like, armor and stuff. So, like, say you come into here, right? So, there's 2 big things to look for in armor. You have the defense, and then you have the skills on it. I would say, like, within reason, go for skills first. But, say, like, for your Kimura armor right here, like, this is what you're gonna start with. Like, critical eye is really good, but this gives you 1 defense. Versus, as soon as you get to monster armor, you immediately go to 10. I mean, the hell, this gives you critical eye anyway. But, pretty much, as long as your defense is not garbage to where you should be, focus on getting skills. That's the big thing. Focus on getting skills. Because that was the thing I didn't understand the most when I started Monster Hunter. Is I didn't understand how important skills were over defense. Because there's definitely a diminishing return for defense. Once you have enough, it's fine.
I'll be here when you need me.
Like, the monster I just fought, you know, you're talking in a high rank. You know, it was right here. You know, this is the second to highest tier in high rank. And my armor is only 2 things that aren't bottom tier high rank armor. Because, like, Rarity 4 is the beginning of high rank. So these 3 pieces are literally the bare minimum in high rank. And I was fine whenever I'd get hit. So, I'd say leave it at, yeah, like pretty much skills. But make sure your defense is relevant, I guess. I don't know if that's the correct way to say it. Just don't have garbage defense is basically what it is. Because, like, you can look in here, you know, say, you know, I just fought a Nargacuga, which is what I just fought. Well, what's its stuff? Actually don't know, is it? Is it here? I know it's not 4. Probably blind. Yeah, right here. So, like, it's rarity 6. Like, if I have rarity 5 stuff, you're probably fine. Like, just no question. if you have some 6, some 5, and some 4, you're good. Like,
This here hammer with confidence.
because, like, see, this gives 60. The beginning of Master Rank, though, you get, like, mid to high 30s. So you can see the difference there.
Bye now.
But really, the big thing is, if you're going into a hunt, and you get hit, and it's just, like, it wasn't a massive attack that had a big wind-up, and you got, like, half health, it's probably time to upgrade armor. That's kind of like the biggest telltale sign. Is you get hit by something that you don't feel like should have health you. But there's usually decent amounts of, you know, options for skills. And you can, like, press X, or I guess it'd be square if you use PlayStation controller. And you can search for individual skills and see all the things that give you that. Like, I don't know. Say you want Constitution. Well, here's all the armor pieces in high rank that give you Constitution. And so you can kind of plan from there.
I'll be here when you need me.
Alright, let's go hunt as an ogre, though. We'll go wyvern riding, stun. Let me just do this. So is the online scene still there, or am I stuck to single? I'm not... I would imagine it's still decent. I mean, the wild just coming out, it's probably a bit lower, but Monster Hunter, both World and Rise have held on to their player base pretty well. So you should be fine finding, you know, stuff. I will say be careful with doing randoms, though, because sometimes, like, there is, you know, a decent modding scene for Monster Hunter. Like, I have some mods in my playthrough, but some people aren't very considerate with their mods. You know, some people will have it where they just, like, one-shot the monsters, or whatever. So, you gotta be a little careful with that, but, you know. Like, I mostly play single player. I actually I think I've only played multiplayer in Rise, like, twice. So I'm not the most, most versed in multiplayer and Monster Hunter. But I will say, if you have to stick with, like, single player, you're still gonna have a good time. Because, I mean, I played through a world with literally every single weapon. That is 14 different playthroughs. Not including my original playthrough. That's just the stuff I recorded. So, like, definitely keep that. Alright. Yeah, I'm always happy to see when people are, like, you know, gonna give Monster Hunter a try, because in my opinion it is one of the most bang for your buck franchises in gaming. Because, like, playing a different weapon is like playing a different game. No, that sounds probably pretty you know, cheesy or whatever, but the weapons do not play alike, most of them anyway. Which is why I think it's important to find the weapon that you vibe with a lot. Tried to iframe that. Is that gonna be power up? No. That's a backflip though. might be power up. Nope. Nice. That felt pretty nice. Oh, another thing, if you... Granted, this is more of once you get used to the game. Don't be afraid to be a little greedy. That's where some of the most satisfying things in Monster Hunter come from, is being greedy. Like, you know, monsters coming at you with a big attack, but you, like, knock it out of the air by attacking. Stuff like that. Oh, don't have red. It's fine. Now I have red. Nope. We're fine. Oh, nice. Wyvern red. Love to see it. And a boom. And a boom. Oh, another thing. You know, if a monster ends up being, you know, hard for you, don't give up on the game. Sometimes it is better just take like a break for a day or two. Everyone who's played Monster Hunter and ends up and has, you know, played it for a long time had a wall at some point. So, and if they didn't, they are lying. Everyone has a wall in their first Monster Hunter game. And your first Monster Hunter game is always the hardest. So I'm not used to games where you have to prepare stuff like buffs. Honestly, there's not a whole lot that you have to prepare. Like, pretty much what I bring is potions, mega potions, and honey are your big three things, I would say, for your healing. Because mega potions are, they, you know, they heal most of your health. They're big heals. And then potions and honey are so you can make more mega potions out in the field. So otherwise you'll have to go grab some. You can also restock. You can just like go to your tent and get stuff. That's an option. So you don't technically have to prepare that much. Beyond that, you have, you know, your status healing stuff like antidotes or herbal medicines, which are just faster to use antidotes. But like it's not too complicated. Like, I would say you're most likely to over-prepare than anything. That was my bad. And a smack. Ooh, that worked pretty well. Ah, that's fair. Come on, give me the... I want the heals. Give me the heals. Okay, well, this is a little risky. Okay, well, we got a KO, so that's something. That'll work. Alright, thank you, Palico. Goddamn, that's... Man, there's my health back to full. I'll take it. Nope, not worth it. That's... Did I get hit or did I just instantly heal it? Oh, that's gonna hurt. Yeah. Deserved. I shouldn't have dodged. Oh god. That's fair. So basically the monsters just go to zones. Like they go to a zone, you fight it for a bit, they go to the next zone. Rinse and repeat. There's nothing like special about it. Monsters have like certain zones that they go to. That's kind of it.
I'm back.
Oh, there's a thing here. Nice. That works. Sometimes that happens where as soon as you end up, back to them, they'll just run to the next zone. That's how it goes sometimes. Hello, sir. Hey, could you get, like, knocked out? That'd be great. I'd really appreciate that. That hit me? Okay. Whatever. It's fine. That's me being greedy anyway. I deserve it. It's 3. No, thank you. Ooh, get knocked out of that move. Oh god. We're fine. Ah. What's the lose condition? In Monster Hunter it's called carding, but faints. You know, to make it like any other game. You faint 3 times, you lose the hunt. Or 50 minutes. You have 50 minutes for hunts, but usually it's not going to come to 50 minutes. Like, if it takes 50 minutes for a hunt, unless it's like an endgame hunt, which even then, usually not, you need to look at your, like, gear. But, yeah, that's it. Just 3... It's 3 carts. And it's called a cart because you get carted back to camp. So... Hey, let's go iframes. Ooh, nice. Go for some KOs, maybe? Hey.
Thanks, buddy.
That's fine. Yeah, that's all. Got any more questions? Like, I love answering questions about Monster Hunter. My girlfriend to tell me to stop talking whenever she started to play it. Like, just let me figure it out. Like, sorry. I want to explain things. But, yeah. Like, I'll answer whatever questions you got. That was the worst dodge of my life.
Just you wait. Get back here.
Oh, I kind of forgot, like, one of the big rules with Monster Hunter. Don't treat it like Dark Souls where you try to iframe through attacks. dodge attacks by not being there in the first place. It's a very different mindset. I don't know if you're becoming the Monster Hunter with that mindset, but a lot of people do, and then they get confused. Like, just don't be there in the first place. You can make a build that gives you more iframes, but it's not reliable. Yeah, like, you can make a build like that, but like, what, I think maxed out, I think you can get, like, I don't know, I'm pretty sure it's less than 10 frames of invincibility. Like, that's like the max you can get. Granted, this game has a lot of counters. Like, counters and super armor moves. This Monster Hunter game specifically. Most Monster Hunters do not. But... Nope. Oh, okay, a little tired, are we? I'll use that.
Be careful!
Alright. And a boom. And a boom. Yeah, a little roar. Staying away from that, though. Screw that move. Alright, give me more healing bubbles, please. How that AI team... Are you talking about my Palico? The cat? Is that what you're talking about? Because the expansion does actually have AI teammates. Like, full, like, basically players, but obviously not as, like, not as a, you know, good at the game. I dodged that the entirely wrong way, but it worked out, I guess. Speeding up a little, are we? Okay, that went faster than I thought. Alright. Boom! That was satisfying. Alright, good enough. And whenever a monster gets low on health, it will, like, kind of, like, limp away and then go to sleep. Basically, when it comes to your palicos, they'll kind of, like, stop moving and, like, heal themselves up. Like, they won't, be able to help you during that time. That's all. There's not anything, like... There's no downside to bringing them. Other than maybe sometimes making the monsters move unpredictably. Like, you know, you might think the monster will go for you, but they'll go for your Palico. But other than that, there's really not a downside. But your Palicos have a lot of abilities that you can have on them. Like, you can have them, you know, heal you, like, lower your stamina usage. They can put down traps.
Farewell!
Mine can get me some more monster materials. Nope. Sometimes you will be in a situation where you just kind of have to hope you can get the iframes. Like that one. Mostly because of my greed, though. Nope. Ow. Let's go. This is one of the mods I have, by the way. This, like, slow-mo kill cam. Because usually it just, like, pops out and shows you, like, a outside view. I like the slow-mo kill cam there more. God, I wish my internet didn't suck.
Too blunt.
So I know my stuff just keeps disconnecting, reconnecting, but not much I can do about it. Just gonna make sure everything's still up, though. Did I go to a different stream there, or what? Or no? No, I didn't. Okay, that's good. I see some sort of limiter on your health and stat. So that is this game's, every Monster Hunter game, I guess not really. This game has a mechanic with, a thing called spear birds that are, like, just scattered throughout the map, that you gather enough of them and you can max out, like, that extra health and stamina. It's, like, basically an extra bit of health and stamina. I don't use it until I get to the expansion, where things hit a lot harder. And I also have a mod that makes me able to use an item that gives me that extra bit. Because otherwise, even if you optimize it, it takes, like, 30 seconds to gather all of that every single hunt. So
Ooh, I'm itching to get started.
I don't think I'm gonna use that, but I'll make it anyway because I wish listed it.
Hey, thanks.
You're sure to find a bot. Great. Wow, that's a bunch. Here you are. Thank you for your.
Yeah, I can show you that after I end this part and then go to the next. Because I am recording for YouTube though, but that's gonna do it for this part for YouTube. So if you watched this and you enjoyed, feel free to like and subscribe and all that fun stuff, and I will see you next time where we continue high rank. So until then, see ya.